Hey, Rose. It's the 25th, your payday. Why haven't you sent me any money? Send me a reply now.
I'm sorry, Mother. I forgot to inform you my payday has changed to the 15th of the month.
What?
So, I cannot send you money until then.
That's messed up. The 15th is more than 2 weeks away. What am I supposed to do until then? I know you keep some money aside every month. Send me that, your savings.
I'm sorry. If I do that, I can't pay my bills and all.
Your bills are none of my concern. You know Sally is attending a private high school. She'll be devastated if I can't pay her tuition. Before I forget, Sally and I are taking a little trip next month. We need $500 for it. Therefore, in addition to the usual $1,700, send me an extra $500. Don't forget.
But I have my student loan payments.
I don't want to hear any excuses. I told you to get a job after you graduated from high school. But you decided to get a student loan and go to university. It was your own decision. So, don't go turning it around as a way to avoid your family obligations.
I'm sorry.
If you don't send me the money, I guess I will have to take it out on Amy.
I beg you. Please don't make Amy suffer.
Send me the money first thing in the morning.
Understood. I refer to her as my mother, but in reality, she is my stepmother. Her name is Kristen. Sally is Kristen's daughter. Amy and I are Dad's daughters. Dad and Kristen got married, and all of us lived together. But then Dad, he passed away in an accident around the time I graduated from university. Kristen only cares for her daughter Sally. After she went through all the money Dad left behind, she used Amy as a hostage to coerce me to send her money each month. And around the time Amy was graduating from high school, a ray of hope appeared before us.
Rose, it's Amy. Is this a good time?
Amy, I was waiting for you to contact me. I can't believe you called my company to ask for my WhatsApp ID. How innovative.
I'm glad I remembered the name of your company. It was so easy looking up the phone number online. Why didn't I do this before? Did I get you in any trouble? Was the man I spoke to angry with you?
No, he understood. Plus, the man you spoke to is my supervisor. He was the one who gave me your message.
Is that so? Please thank him for me.
I will. Amy, did something happen that made you want to contact me?
Yes.
If something is wrong, tell me. Talking about it helps.
She doesn't want me to go to university.
What?
She told me I have to work after graduation. She's made arrangements for me to work for her friend. Her friend runs a strip club.
Strip club? That's terrible. Why did I go to a university so far away from home? If I knew how miserable your life would be, I never would have left home. And my job, it's so far away from you.
It's not your fault. None of us could predict what happened to Dad. You worked so hard to get into that university so you can work in your field. So, please don't beat yourself up.
Thank you, Amy. But I am really sorry.
Rose, I need your help. I want to leave home, too.
What?
I don't mind working. But I deserve the right to choose where I work.
Amy.
We always knew Kristen only cared about her real daughter, Sally. But what I don't understand is why do you and I have to be so miserable? After she spent all the money Dad had left behind. She is taking as much money as she can from you, right? Just because your company subsidizes your rent, you still need money.
But, if I don't send her the money she'll take it out on you, Amy.
I didn't want to say anything but. Regardless of the money you send them, Kristen and Sally are violent towards me.
What monsters?
Please come to my graduation, Rose.
Of course. I was always planning to attend your graduation. I asked one of my old friends and she told me it's on June 15th, from 10 a.m., right?
That's right. And Mother and Sally are going away, on their trip, that day.
I didn't know that.
You didn't tell them you're planning to come to my graduation?
That's right, they don't know. If I had told them, I can just imagine Kristen complaining it would be a waste of money.
Rose, the day of my graduation is my only chance to escape this life.
I agree.
It's only a couple of weeks. I will stay strong so Rose, you do the same.
Amy.
I love that you protect me, but I need to grow up.
That's true. I understand. I can't always walk on eggshells and be afraid to speak my mind. If you are going to change, Amy, I will, too.
Yes. And let's both delete this chat from our phones. Kristen erased our information from our mobiles on purpose. To keep us from contacting each other.
I'm sorry you had to go through all of this.
Don't worry. I will see you at graduation.
Love you and take care. Because I am 9 years older than Amy, I've always felt like I needed to take care of her. But she's become so much stronger than I gave her credit for. I used Amy's strength as motivation to work out the details so she could leave home. I attended Amy's graduation without any problems. And the next day.
Hey, it's the 16th. Why haven't I received the money? Your payday was yesterday, so send me my money. Reply me now.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Kristen?
Kristen? Since when do you call me Kristen? Shouldn't it be Mother? Mother. Show some respect.
I don't think of you as my mother.
What? That's unusual, you talking back. Maybe I should use Amy as a punching bag then. Rose, this has you written all over it. Where's Amy? I just looked in her room and her things are gone.
I had my friends move her things.
What?
Now that Amy has graduated high school, she's living with me. And she won't be returning to you.
I've made arrangements for her to start working at my friend's place from tomorrow. Give her back now.
No, I want Amy to go to university, so tell your friend she won't be working for her. I don't know what she will do in the future, but that's for me and Amy to decide.
That's ridiculous.
You're the one being ridiculous.
What?
You can't use Amy to extort money from me anymore. She's with me. Even if you paid us $1 million, Amy and I want nothing to do with you.
Don't be so cruel. Are you really going to abandon your loving mother and sister?
I only have one mother. Her name was Monica. And I have only one loving sister. Her name is Amy. After treating Amy and me so badly over the years. I can't believe you can say you're our mother.
If push comes to shove, I will go to your company. I'll tell all your colleagues you are a monster who abandoned your poor mother and sister.
Go ahead. Do you even know where I work?
It's that company. The one near your university.
I switched companies a while back.
What?
The company you are talking about went bankrupt shortly after I was hired. But I found a new job right away. It was around the time Dad passed away. We were so frantic, it must have slipped my mind to tell you. I think the only one I told was Amy.
Are you serious?
The new company is in another city, so I've moved as well. I never told you because you've never showed any interest in my life. It was a blessing in disguise. I've filed an injunction against you. So you can never attain any of my personal information.
Come again? You aren't making any sense.
To put it in terms you will understand. You won't be receiving any more money from me. Not a single cent.
You. What about Sally's tuition? Our living expenses?
None of my business.
Hey.
Amy and I managed to escape from our stepmother. I heard from my friends back in my hometown that Sally had to drop out of high school because Kristen couldn't afford the tuition. Sally is working part-time to support both herself and Kristen. Kristen hasn't even made an effort to find a job. I heard Sally is starting to lose her patience with her. As for Amy, she went to live with our uncle after leaving Kristen. He provided her with a safe haven for healing. Although she did lose a year, she's now attending university. She's relishing her newfound freedom. Our uncle and his wife adore Amy as if she were their own daughter. I'm incredibly grateful to them. I'm also getting married to my colleague. I hope that one day, we will have a warm and loving family.
Hey, honey.
Why are you texting me when I'm sitting right next to you?
We're on the bus. I don't want anyone else to hear what I have to say.
What do you have to say?
About the inheritance.
You want to talk about that now?
Well, even after taxes, it'll be $1 million. $1 million. I'm so shocked that I can't keep cool.
Well, that's true.
I didn't know that the price of that piece of land would be worth that much. After that resort was built near it. Plus, it was sold at a really good time.
Well, it seemed like no one had touched the money from the land for a long time.
Having that much money is insane. Sorry, I know it really isn't appropriate to talk about the money so soon after your father died. But I can't seem to get it out of my head.
I understand. Even though I'm the one that inherited it, I still can't wrap my head around it.
I'm going to calm down before we reach home, but I want to hear what you're thinking now. So that's why I'm texting you instead.
Fine. We can talk about it now.
Okay. I'm just going to go straight to it. Do you have plans for the money?
No. Not yet. I got that money from losing my father. So I don't want to just waste it on just anything.
Yeah. I see that.
I don't think we should tell anyone, not right now anyway. I think it will cause too much trouble.
You mean keep it a secret for Tara and Jack?
Yeah. Just for now. Tara is studying for her SATs, and next year it'll be Jack's turn. I don't want them to stop studying. I think there will be a better time to talk about it in the future.
True.
Dad, I know you're working, but
What is it, Tara?
can we talk for a bit?
Yeah, I'm on my way home, but if it can't wait, then go ahead. What's on your mind?
When I was walking home from school,
Don't you have softball practice today?
no, the coach canceled practice today. I was on my way to the mall, and
And what happened?
I saw Mom in a cafe, holding hands with some man.
Huh?
I could only get a picture of the back of the man's head. Do you want to see it?
Show me.
You can't see it very well in the picture. But they were holding hands and looking into each other's eyes. They also kissed.
Really?
A friend who was with me tried to get close and listen to what they were saying. She said that they were talking about someone's inheritance.
Inheritance.
Were they talking about the money from Grandpa?
Most likely. I'll tell you all about it a little later.
Okay.
To be honest, I thought your mom has been acting really suspiciously lately.
Yeah, me too.
You too?
As well as Jack. I think he knows.
What the hell is Yvette thinking? Look at what she is putting you through.
I'm starting to hate Mom.
Tara. Children shouldn't see their parent like that. I'm sorry that you witnessed her infidelity.
You shouldn't be the one apologizing, Dad.
Anyway, thank you for telling me, honey.
What do we do?
I'm still trying to get my thoughts straight. But I think I need to start gathering proof.
Right.
Don't tell anyone.
Okay. Got it. Dad?
Yes, baby?
I'm 100% on your side.
Thank you, princess. That means a lot to me.
Apologies for not informing you earlier, dear. I'll be spending the night at a friend's house as well.
A friend's house?
Yes, you know. The female friend I'm often with.
Ah, the one you met at the gym 6 months ago?
Exactly. Her. She's been going through a lot lately. And I believe it's important to support her for a while.
I understand.
In fact, I think it would be even better if I spent more time with her. Tara can handle the housework while I'm away.
That won't work anymore.
What do you mean?
I know about your affair.
What?
It's not just me. Even the kids have figured it out. You're not even trying to hide it anymore.
You hired a detective. Yeah, that's right. I've been unfaithful.
You're being honest. That's unexpected. Have you also considered divorce?
Well, you caught me. Instead of fighting about it, let's cut to the chase. I'm more than willing to get a divorce.
You've changed.
What?
I don't know what you're thinking, but nothing good will come from this affair or divorce.
Just let's start with the divorce process. Actually, I already have the papers ready in my bedroom drawer. I'll collect my belongings when you're not at home. Just sign the papers. I'd prefer to settle everything within the week.
Is that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
You're just going to be with the man you're having an affair with?
Since you hired a detective, you already know who he is, right?
Yes, I had him followed.
Then I don't need to provide details. Once the divorce settlement is done and the money is ready, inform him. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand clearly.
All right then. Hey! Answer my call.
Why?
What the hell do you think you're doing? Why do I have to pay for the divorce settlement? And why did you sue my boyfriend?
Ah, I see that you were served the papers.
Is this a joke? What is this? I need to pay alimony, and you're suing for cheating? I can't touch the inheritance money? I also need to pay for child support? What the hell is all this?
You have a problem with that?
Of course I do. Alimony is paid by the person who caused the divorce.
That's right. You caused the divorce.
What are you saying? You caused me to cheat. You couldn't keep me interested in our relationship.
What?
And the inheritance. You need to split half of it with me because I was your wife. You can't keep it all to yourself. As a man, aren't you embarrassed?
We already divided half our assets. You already used most of yours. You only have $300 in your bank account. With alimony and child support, there won't be much left of the shared property.
What? What do you mean $300? Did you hit your head or something?
Hit my head?
You inherited $1 million. You got that when we were still married, so I get half. That means I'm entitled to $500,000.
You got that wrong. Just to get things straight, the reason you've done all this is to get that money, right?
That's right. I waited for you to say that you wanted a divorce, so that I can start a new life with my boyfriend.
Did you not realize?
Realize what?
Alimony is paid by the person who cheated, not the person that was cheated on. That's why you are the one that has to pay it.
Huh?
This is what I learned from my attorney. Inheritance money is not considered marital property.
No way.
You can contact my lawyer. His info is written on the papers you were served. If you don't believe me, ask him.
What about child support? I get that, right?
If you get custody of Tara and Jack,
So I'll be paid child support?
I don't think so.
Too bad for you. We all know that mothers always get custody.
That might be true sometimes.
Yeah. I won't take anything less than $200,000 for both of them.
Did you forget how old your children are?
What does that have to do with anything?
Tara is 18, and Jack is 17. Tara is already an adult, and Jack can decide on his own who he wants to live with.
He shouldn't have a choice.
By the way, they both said that they want to stay with me.
They wouldn't say that. They prefer their mother over their father. If you don't understand that you failed as a father, I'll be getting custody.
Like I said, that's not happening.
Why?
Tara saw you with your lover.
What?
Jack also knew that you were cheating even though he didn't see it for himself. Do you think they would follow their cheating mother?
You don't know that. You need to ask them who they'd rather be with.
They already decided to block all your calls.
No.
They don't want to talk to you or even look at you.
Wait.
Are you finally getting the picture?
I don't get any money at all?
That's obvious. Like I've said already, you'll be the one paying me.
Just hang on.
You can read the details in the papers that you got.
Wait, please.
I'm going to block you. My ex-wife cheated on me with her ex-boyfriend who is also married. They conspired together to try and seize my inheritance. They flaunted their affair openly to force the divorce and claim half of my money. Their lack of knowledge about the law is almost comical and led to their downfall. She scraped together everything she could to cover alimony and child support. Naturally, her boyfriend, who was also divorcing his wife, faced alimony payments too. As they say, money changes people. It certainly transformed her peaceful life into a nightmare. Burdened by tens of thousands of dollars in debt. Now, they're struggling in a rundown one-room apartment, juggling multiple part-time jobs. On the contrary, I've been relishing this new chapter of my life with my daughter and son. We eagerly await what the future has in store for us.